Alright, thanks Stu for sending me your hand history to review. Hopefully we get some good spots to analyze and learn some shit. Hopefully this is good for you too. I know I'll learn some stuff from it, so it should be good. This is reviewing the hand history of a tournament Paul Smiley went deep in. He finished third in the Hot 44 just a few days ago or a little while ago. He's having a sick month and sick year so far. Fucking 3 awesome scores. I think all of them were in turbos. And just solid year. Everything's pretty solid. One of the best MTTers in the world, or tournament players in the world, who doesn't have a 5-figure score. It's coming though, sometime this year. You're just too good to not have one. Alright, so we can see here you late registered. Blinds already at 75, 150, and you're starting off on 20 big, so it'll probably be push fold pretty fast. You obviously just fold this. You raise that up. Yep. See what happens. Okay. Someone jams, you fold. Alright. Raise that up, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I know he is flatting a lot of King Queen and King X kind of hands. King Queen, King Jack. He's probably floating this flop with 8s, 9s, 7s. Shit that he flats with, but I think I still c-bet, because you could have like Queen Jack, Ace Jack as well, Ace Queen, and you could bluff him off those. Bluff him off Ace Queen at least. Anyway, I think I still c-bet this because you're raising from early position, but I guess you did raise like a couple hands ago. I don't know. It's not a big deal. Just fold, I guess. Not good enough to 3-bet jam. Boom. Folded. Probably fold. Raise this up. No. Fold. You just jam this all in. Yep. Just jam that as well. And whoa. You're fucking crazy, man. I don't know what the hell. I wonder what kind of read you need to do that. I guess he's just a shit player who limp folds a lot. I don't know. That seems fucking crazy. I'll just check behind her 3x or something. Wow, yeah. I don't know. I wonder what you think about that. I'll ask you about that. Ace deuce, steal that. No, they raise. Probably steal this. No. Don't get a chance to. A lot of raising going on. You raise that up though. C-bet. Oh. I would c-bet there. I don't know, you get value from King Queen, flush draws and shit. People will float this flop a lot. You get value from that. I would bet that for sure. You still get value from King X and Queen X hands and stuff. They'll call you again for sure. Flush draws got there, but there's probably more Queen X hands in his range if he's calling. Oh, hopefully you bet here. Fucking quads. Alright, yeah, standard raise. Good. Shit. Unlucky he doesn't call. 6-3 fold, 6-3 fold. You should probably fold that. Raises. Whoa. Just jam that, yeah. Might as well jam over limper standard. Oh. Yeah, I guess you jam again, yeah. Oh, fucking thing. Okay, yeah, standard. Well done, sir. I might fold this, just because you shove 2 hands in a row. This is the 3rd hand you're shoving. It might look like you're tilting the people. I just doubt you'll get a fold. What is was it hand 29? Let's see what like Nash range is. And even if it's close, I'd probably still fold just because you shove 2 hands in a row. And like you're getting called by a shit ton of better aces. Let's see what it says. And depends what kind of reads you have too. Like it looks, I don't know. I recognize these 2 guys, Esmond as a good player and Dustin as a good player. Don't know the rest of them. So yeah, it's pretty, that's ICM. It'll still probably be negative EV anyway. But even if it was close, I'd probably pass. But you're better than me, and you probably don't want to be short stacked in this tournament anyway. Yeah, it's just very borderline. It's alright. Shoving or foldings, I think either's fine. Either's good. You just, well, 3x under gun, you probably, yeah, just fold. If you've been active too, you're not going to get, like, he's going to call and have you crushed most of the time. Yeah, just jam that. It's nice. Ace 8, see if anything happens. Getting crazy odds. I wonder if this is like a good spot to call. All you guys have decent amount of chips. You hit an ace or 8, you're probably good, I guess. Maybe one of them is, I don't know. Like it's only 4 big blinds. If it was a 6, 7 big blind, shove. And maybe they'll flat with aces or monsters, but it's such a small shove. I doubt they have like anything too crazy. They would put in a small re-raise most of the time, I think. Yeah, just fold it. Steal with this. Nice, nice. You can see better, check back, yeah. Guess you don't want to get check raised off your strong draw. Now I would bet at it though. Or you just over jam. Okay, you can always do that too. You have fucking tons of equity, so might as well, I guess. That's something I don't do, but I guess maybe I should start doing it. Who knows? Okay, you got tons of equity. Raise that. I'm guessing you're planning on raise folding to most of those guys, if not all of them. Raise this up. You're basically jamming with your fancy ass little bet sizes. See what happens. Min raise with this one, steal this. Oh, what was that? King 10. You'd probably raise that up if it folded to you. Queen 9 off. I've been trying shit out lately, and I mean, I'll see how I'm doing. I should actually bring up Hold'em Manager. I've been flatting a lot more in the big blind to defend it, even versus early position raises, because so many people are raising pretty wide ranges, and it just seems profitable. I mean, I'll see how it's doing though. I know it's been doing better than usual. Let me search something here, cause yeah, but it's alright to fold, I guess too. It's just, I don't know. Maybe he's a tight, random player. But anyway, I've been trying out new shit in the blinds, and we can talk about that sometime. I'm gonna see how it goes. Assassinato has like his seminar is pretty good, like win rate from the big blind, and the small blind is just sick. Only losing 5 BB, like that's pretty. I know I gotta improve in a small blind. I've been trying stupid shit like over limping any 2 cards and shit like that, just trying to make it think I've been trying to force too many plays, and it's just not working out. But from the big blind, I think I've been doing good. Anyway, let's check it out in a bit. Yeah, just fold. Queen 8, maybe you might steal with that. Yeah, oh. Just a limp, yeah, I guess. It's random. I do random shit too sometimes. If they're all passive players left to act, then I don't recognize any of them, so they're probably not regs. If they're all passive and you just want to see a flop cheap and try to steal it post flop, I guess it's okay. But a lot of times, like, this guy's passive, but he flat slots and folds lots of C bets. You get an extra big blind out of him if you just min raise, have him call, and then you bet the flop and he folds like 2/3 of the time. I think you make the most that way. But if he's like sticky post flop or just a calling station, he'll call you down with ace high or whatever. Just, I don't know. I guess the limp's fine. You save a big blind if any of them 3-bet jam. And they both probably would have called you or got it in with that. You would have won anyway though, but let's not be results, right? No, yeah. I guess you save chips just by limping. It's something I should ask about too and look into more. I've been trying random shit like that. Just the min raise. Could 3-bet small. Jam. Could call. Guess you could do a bunch of things. I wouldn't fold, I don't think. No, wouldn't fold. Yeah, I think that's good. He's stealing there wide. You know, he's jamming his mid-range shit, so his min-ranges are polarized, and when you think about it, it's more bluffs than value hands. And probably have a timing timer or something like that. Like, oh, whoops. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. You do the same thing too. Min raise your strong hands and weak hands. Shove the rest. I would barrel this ace. Like, you'll still get, I don't know. I doubt you'll get value for 2 streets though. So like if you had a queen jack, you probably only get 2 streets of value. So I guess it's fine checking it, getting him to bluff or call off a turn. You have blockers to a lot of this board, like king jack, king queen, ace. He's not gonna. Those hands you would all 3-bet anyway. That guy, I think anyone would 3-bet shove those hands. So I don't know what he has. Maybe it's queen 10, 8 9, jack 9, jack 10. Jack 10 would probably 3-bet jam too. I don't know what you're getting value from. Let's see. Maybe he had, who knows? Maybe he had 10-8 or something like that. No, 10-8 hits a straight. I don't know what he had. 10-9. But I guess, yeah, I will play. Like, if he had those kind of hands, then he's only, he's not calling 3 streets. Most likely. So, yeah, most. Let's see. I'll check these reports. So yeah, I'm not doing as good as Assassinato. I don't think this is filtered for tournaments. Yeah, it is. So yeah, not as good as him, but like I think decent stats from the big blind. Small blind, I don't know how the fuck he has it that low. It's awesome. Well, I'm trying some of this shit that he recommends too and seeing how it goes too. Alright. Yeah, let's deal with that. Fold. Oh, yeah, you've been active, just fold it. Yeah. Same thing, look at the big blind, he's got a 1/5 of his stack in there, he's committed. You don't want to raise too light. It's a fifth of your stack when he gets it in. Even though you have good equity, folks. Save your chips. Yeah, raise it up. Seems good. Nice, now fold. Just 3-bet jam. Yep. Oh, same guy. I'd probably make a note of that one. His min raise folding on an 8 big blind stack from the small blind. It's a good note to have. Could 3-bet jam here if I had any reads on this guy. But I think folding is standard play. You've been active too, like just, you don't have to go too crazy. Oh. I think that's way too loose. I mean, like, oh, I remember this guy. This guy was on the final table. He's a good player. Like, if they're all fish and random players that are going to call way too tight, maybe it's okay. And I see a lot of fucking super good players do this kind of stuff. You have tons of fold equity, but, like, if they're even decent players, they're probably calling close to optimal. And even Jack 10 suited, like, it's a good hand. I'd probably pass on that even. Like, it's probably positive plus EV, but just like when you have a 16 big blind stack, you usually give yourself a bit of an edge, and you edge pass in these kind of spots. Like, yeah. Jackson, yeah. I don't know. I'll ask you about that too. And see what ICMIZER says. I know he'll say it's negative BV. Even Jack 10 suited, Jack 10 suited is awesome hand, like, but still, I would give yourself like an edge of one small blind or a decent sized edge. So Jack 10 suited is probably good. So 1,000, 2,000, even no, yeah. You give yourself that big of an edge, and Jack 10 suited is even a fold. And like, look at the look at this guy here, the small blind. He's committed to call. I don't know if he's a decent player, but if he's half decent, then he knows he should call here with almost any two cards. He's got fucking, huge portion of his stack in there with the antes and the small blind. It's almost a third of his stack, and he has 30% equity against almost any range of hands. So if he's a half decent player or a good reg or a great reg, I don't know. Even good regs don't do this. They don't know it. They ought to, they see 10-3 off and they automatically fold it. But yeah, like, he's committed to the call, so it'll ruin your image here when you shove and he calls and whatever. But I don't know, it's fine, I guess. Yeah, take it down. That's all that matters. So he doesn't call. He's probably not a good reg. But let's see what your range is. Yeah, so like Jack 10 suited, it's slightly profitable. But what I usually do with when I have around 15 big blinds, I usually give myself a small blind, like 1,000 chips of this small blind. I give myself a small blind chip EV difference for my edge, so I edge pass and these slightly profitable shoves. But I always spaz out too. You never know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Random spaz factor, so 4-bet shove. Jack 9 off on the final table bubble, run into aces and lose. That's what I do. Yeah, I see tons of players do this. Just, I don't know. It doesn't seem that good. You have tons of chips. It's the value of picking up those chips just isn't worth it, in my opinion. This seems like a good range. 7s plus, ace jack plus, ace 10 suited, king jack suited, king queen suited. You'd probably do king queen off too. Queen jack suited. That's, I don't know. Could maybe min raise 8 jack 8. I wonder what kind of reads you need. Like, is this guy a nit? Why not just min raise? Or maybe guys are 3-bet jamming on you too much. You do get tons of fold equity with that, but like, look at these ranges they're calling with. It seems pretty tight. Like, this is what they're calling with. So, or actually that's overcalling. Yeah, like, they're calling close to correctly. So I would just go with the ranges it gives you and see the small blind. See if he gets 10-3 off, he should be going in with it. It's just, he's probably not a good player. He doesn't know. A lot of players don't know they should be going all in with 97% of the hands when they're this short stack, they just automatically see something like, you know, shit hand and just automatically fold it. But it's just bad. Anyway, yeah. Anyways, jacket suit. It's not that terrible anyway. Could go either way. Min raise, fold, or jam, whichever. Just guess depends on how you feel. If you haven't been playing too many hands, and been kind of active, but not like crazy active. Ace 8 off. I guess yeah. Just fold. Just fold this. Oh, just steal with this. Yeah, fold. I guess now. 10-4 off. Might 10-4 suited. Might steal with that. Just jam. Yeah, basically jam. You fancy tarping. Fold that, fold that, fold that. You get this in probably. Oh, not anymore. Just fold it. You would have jammed that probably if you folded here. But just fold, just fold. Fold. Fuck, aggressive table, eh? Tons of all-ins. This is what turbos are like, I guess. Yeah, just fold. Oh, just jam here. Yeah, especially since he's a reg, he has a super wide range for 3 big blind shoving stack. Oh, nice. Depending on your reads, I might steal with this, but I'd probably just jam it. Could just min raise if this guy's like tight. This guy's if you think they're not gonna 3-bet you too, like, yeah, okay. King jack, yeah, steal it. Well done. Oh, getting aggressive now. Back to back, back, back. Oh. Ah, shit, unlucky. The fuck, that seems bad. King 4. Yeah, I guess 3 to 3.5 big blinds. Yeah, whatever. I guess you just fold this versus an early position raise. Jam that. Yep, yep. Jam that. Holy fuck, 4-way all in. It sucks you didn't have like 6s. You get all the chips. Fold, keep fold. Oh, there's that Roxy heart in it. That was on the final table. On Virgin. Holy fake. All you guys in a row. What is this? This is way off. This is the final table is a ways to go. So I guess to see how they play. From what I read on the final table, she was a super net. This guy's a solid player, super aggressive, like he should be in spots. What I remember. I might steal with that, but you can also just fold it. I guess you table change, so you're waiting maybe to make any moves and stuff. No, not the table change. Just obviously call. Recognize this guy. I think he's good. Alright. A big chip stack now. What is that? He's basically all in. It just makes it, I don't know. When people do that, they try to make it look strong, and I think it's just weak. I would probably make it like 25k, fold to these guys and call him off. That's alright, just to fold to. Let's see. Just folds. I would make some kind of note on this guy. He's the type of guy probably just, you know, plays fit or fold ABC. He can raise his big blind, and he'll fold to a lot of C bets when he misses, which is most of the time. good guy to raise on his big blind. You can expect him to call a lot, but you take it down post flop a lot. You raise that up. Oh, it folds, alright. Jack 8 suited maybe, yeah, alright. Why not? You like the Jack 8 suited, eh? Fucking make it. Just keep up the aggression. You're the big stack here, right? Or one of them. Yeah, you're a big stack. Oh, we got some big stack action. King Jack, that's such a dry board. I would see bet that for sure. Yeah, you don't have to make it too big. He's probably a shit player, or I don't know. Maybe he's good. I don't know who he is, but yeah, just good just to see bet. He's probably flatting a wide range, so he's folding a huge portion of that range. Another weird ass limp, eh? I gotta ask you about this. See why you do it. Maybe you just don't want to raise, fold, or raise. If you raise, you're committed to call almost anyone, but you could still raise, fold if they're like not loose players, if they're kind of nitty. But with your image, you convince yourself to call. So I guess limping and folding to some action is okay. You gotta bet at that though, yeah. What? It's such a dry ace-high flop. I probably would have bet at it. Oh, like for sure, I think I would have bet it. Now you just gotta fold. Maybe you misclicked it, I don't know. Who knows? King Jack off, just fold, yeah. Ace Jack, let's see what happens here. You're gonna get it in, eh? Yeah, you get ISO. Or, yeah. Wonder what you do if you gotta call if he jams anyway, but. You're just flatting to make it look like a strong flat. Jacks, just raise it up, call off any of these motherfuckers. Jack 10 off, raise. It's pretty dry, see bet. Yeah. Oh. Twos, let's see what you do. Oh fuck, a 4x, just fold, yeah. Jesus. Take it easy, man. King, queen, ace, queen, yeah. Min raise, I like it. See too many people like 2.1xing ace, king, and they don't do it with the rest of their hands. Just ace, king. So it's like, oh, fuck, they have ace, king. Always got the same hand. Lucky. Raise it up again. Oh, that's a Jason. He was on the final table too. He's a good player, I think, right? He's probably capable of 3-bet shoving you pretty light, but I would probably just fold. Like you probably have good enough equity, but I'll probably just pass on it. Oh, that's one. Yeah, you probably fold. Yeah, let's call this. That's the hand you mentioned. I remember. I'd call it for sure. Look at the pot odds you're getting, and then yeah, there's the flop. Fuck, you would have taken his chips. Just like, he's like, I don't know. I know you're not very deep stacked, but he's a decent player. He's raising a decent range, and just with that guy in it too, you have decent odds. It's, I don't know. You could ask around about that, but I think that's a good spot to call. I think you know that too. You know most of this stuff already. If you reviewed it yourself, you'd probably say some of the same stuff. Yeah, that's that random fucking guy 3xing. Good just to fold. Get out of the way. Raise this up or jam it. Which one do you do? I think either is okay. This guy is super short stacked. I think he's committed to call. Because he's got like a third of his stack in there, almost. let's see. That's a spot I should know. I just want to see exactly if there's. What is this hand? 150, 145. Let's just see. Let's just see me jam. What should he call with? Almost any two cards, or any two cards. 79% of hands. So call with everything but the worst of your shit there. Okay, good to know, good to know. King 5, suited jack, super inactive. I'll fold that too. Ace 5, suited. Oh, too much action. Fold, fold. Do you steal with that? Yeah, that's fine, pass. This guy's 3-bet you a bunch of times already. He's probably still not, like, they 3-bet lots, but probably still not enough to make it unprofitable, but you don't have to take every spot. You steal there though, nice. This guy's probably that Nick guy. Or he's probably a Nick. You probably have some reads on these guys. Yeah, just fold. Do you steal this? No, you just fold, of course. No. Must be pretty far in the money now. Like last few tables, was it 6 players? Maybe 18 players left right now? No, there'll be 2 tables of 9. I don't know. 12 players left. Already at 160 hands though, still, yeah, I guess. So I guess you could turn up the aggression on this final table bubble. Basically committing all in there with the nut flush draw, it's good. Just jam it, call it, yeah, nice. Fold. I guess you just steal and you're planning on folding to him, calling him. Get that in. Yep, wow. Thought this guy was tight. 6-3 off. Yeah, he's just trying to take advantage of his tight image. I don't know. Yeah, it seems pretty bad. This is like the exact final table bubble. 5 players. Okay, 4, so maybe 1 hand to adjust for the final table. Yep. You just, it's good to raise it, apply pressure. It's the final table bubble, you know. He's a good player. I don't think he cares about that. He'll just 3-bet, shove a wide range, like a decently wide range. And here we are on the final table. Yeah, there's that aggressive guy and this that type player. And don't know much about these other guys. Just fold. Yeah, really positions fold. I mean, we can talk about how we defend. Like, I'll work on it more. You are dominated a lot when you call. And he's probably playing straightforward because of ICM. This guy has less than 4 big blinds. Like, he probably has a good hand, so I should just fold it. Queen 6, fold, Jack 6. You steal it. Yep, nice. Ace 3 suited, you gotta fold. Fold. So then you steal with this? No, it's alright. Super short anyway. And you would have lost, so makes it extra good fold. ICM, I guess I would fold this, just keep a decent range. Plus you have a good reg here and a good reg here, so you know he's shoving wide and he's calling wide, so the chance to get an easy pay jump, well, yeah, just fold. Probably fold that, yeah. Fold that, unless this guy shoves. Like if he didn't raise. He's always had a hand. It's Roxy Heart. Jack 10, you probably would shove it if it's folded to you. Not now. Queen deuce suited. probably raise or even shove if I fold. I don't know. It's too loose to shove, I think. Yeah, fold, so 5-handed now. King 9 off. Just fold. It's something, a hand you would normally, like, maybe not on the final table, but just I would probably fold to her jam if it opened, like if she opened jams, 100%, because she was pretty tight. Yeah, just a bunch of shit hands. Just gotta fold. Fold. I could jam this. You're the shortest stack now. Yeah, might as well. Jam back to back. Boom. Oh shit. Boom. Win flips. That's what you gotta do. Ace 4. I don't know. Maybe you've been, 2 hands in a row you shove. I don't know. Maybe they think there's no, he probably has a hand now. He got, got caught, but I don't mind just folding this because, again, he's a good player. He'll shove wide. He'll call wide. Even him, this Mapumpa guy, he'll probably shove pretty wide too. And, he's shoving like, he's calling off with a decent range. So there's a decent chance, a slight chance, a good chance you're going to move up in pay jumps without doing anything. Now you got to raise full. That's always, they're going to be honest with their 3-bet jams. Like, they're not going to have shit. Because they have to pay attention to ICM a bit too. So, but this player might bully you. He knows you can't call off too wide. And probably knows that you're capable of raising light there. So he's good enough to take advantage of that. Alright, King 4, just fold. See what happens here. Yeah, I just gotta fold. It's interesting to know how wide he should be shoving. Like, he should be shoving super wide there as a big stack. If he loses, it doesn't affect him that much. And you guys can't call. Like, you just can't call wide at all. What's this? 202. Like, he should be shoving super wide. I wonder if it's like 70% hand, 60% hands. Almost. Oh, just 37%. Oh, whoops, didn't say ICM. There we go. No, I'll say like the Sunday warm-up. Wow, yeah, 95%. It's good to know. I knew it was a wide range, but that's, yeah, fuck. So he could basically shove everything. That's, yeah. It's crazy. And he's probably good enough where he knows that as well, and he's shoving like super wide. I don't know if he's shoving fucking 95% though. Is he really shoving 5-2 off? 9-2 off? Maybe. This player is super tight, so she's not calling anywhere near that. Or I guess it's, she probably does call these now. Even if you're tight in these kind of situations, it's what you should be anyway, so you're probably playing optimal. Do you shove this? Yeah, I guess this is shove. There's that pay jump if you fold though, so I wonder if like it's worth it to fold. It is a standard shove though. There's another hand we can analyze with ICMIZER. See what it says. 205 ICM. That's how like tight they should call. But I wonder if like this is a good enough player that he recognizes you're a good player, and if he wins this hand here, he'll have all the monies and he'll be able to dominate versus these two players. So like, I wonder if he values getting rid of you from this tournament and calls off a little bit lighter than he should. Like, well, that's pretty wide range anyway. That's probably all he's calling with. So yeah, I guess it's good. Yes, it's a good shove. I guess slightly profitable, bottom of your range kind of thing. Yeah, again, he's just shoving super wide and you can't even call. You know he's shoving wide, but you just can't call. Now we can check. What is you call with 5% like the other hand? The other hand, 208. Yeah, let's see. What it recommends. Really? I guess this guy's, it's hitting him, the big blind's hitting him soon. He has less than 4 big blinds. He'll probably be committed to call next hand, so he's out in like a couple hands, a decent amount of time. So yeah, he should be shoving super wide. Fucking 3.2%, that's what you can call it. 8s plus. Sounds about right. You'd probably fold 8s. Go 9s plus or something. I wonder what you would do. You jam this for sure though, eh? Yeah, I gotta do it. Let's see what he should call with. He's probably not that good of a player, but okay, so if you jam Queen 9 off is super profitable, not even the bottom of your range. Queen 8 off is huge range. Nice range you can shove. This guy should only call the super tight range. And the big blind should call not any 2, but pretty wide. Wonder like how small do you have to make a stack to make it any 2? If you had 190k, is that any 2? No. 70k? No. 150k? Close enough. Alright. I'm tired. I don't know if I sound tired. Freaking 12-hour day at work. He's jamming wide. Let's see what she should be calling with. There's not a huge ICM in play. Okay, so see the shortest stack. So it doesn't really affect her. I know you wanted to call her off with that Jack 8 suited because you love that hand. So he should be shoving 90% of the time, and she should be calling 42% of the time. You know she's a net. She's not even gonna, even with that short of a stack, it's gonna be like fucking. That's the worst. It's gonna be. Yeah. Anyway. Almost done. What is this? You jam? Oh, I guess she jams. Yeah, gotta fold. Irons. Get this in. Oh fuck. Those. Shitty spot, easy fold though, yes. Let's see what you should be overcalling with. Let's assume he's jamming. Kings plus, aces only. That's all you should call with, eh? Fucking ICM. You just jam this, of course, yep. Jam back to back. Oh. She's pretty tight. It's not going to call you off that late. I guess, yeah, it's a spot you can pass on, move up, top 3. He's a pretty fucking, like a pretty big pay jump from 4th to 3rd, so, you know, decent chance one of these people will get all in, one someone will call. Good pay jump. Yeah, got a fold, he's got the nines, he's got the nuts. He's got Jack 4 suited, shoving wide like he should. You gotta jam this, alright. Back to back jams here for sure. Yep. Millie hype. Now you're chip leading. Now you can shove pretty. Like I see. Let's see how wide you can shove here. It would be 3 hands in a row, but let's just see. 10-8 off. Because you're chip leader now, so you could shove pretty wide. Not 10-8 off. So 10-7 suited. Those are borderline hands. Yeah, pretty wide. I'm sure we'll see some spots. I think you had a chip lead for a little bit. 10-8 suited. Jam that for sure. Yeah. Good shove, sir. Oh, fucking lucky. Woke up with the hand. Now he's short stack. Fuck. Crazy how these things changed. Boom. Double up again. Boom. Shit. Oh, it holds. Now fucking chip lead again, just like that. 2 hands up and down. Fucking poker tournaments. I would jam this, but I don't know. I think it's okay to fold. It's not a fucking. If you are the chip leader and they're both like pretty short, how many chips you pick up? Fucking 200K. That's. You know, I think I would jam it. Like how his range was 95%. Yours is probably not that high, but should jam pretty wide. But you have been active, like fucking crazy, so it's fine to fold. Yeah, everything but the worst. And these aren't even that bad of shoves. King 4 off. Yeah, I just might as well just fold. You don't have to take every spot. Like, these are all just thin borderline spots. But you still show pretty wide. Because, yeah, it's just a thin spot. You don't have to take it. Remember you asking about it, you thought you were playing too tight when it was 400 and shoving. Like, yeah, it's okay to fold. Like, these are just marginal spots anyway. Not a big deal. You don't always have to shove. You can min raise fold like to. Well, no, I don't know. I think you should just shove or fold. The fuck? I don't know. I guess. I don't know how I feel about that call. I think he was just maybe trying a bit too hard to get heads up versus you. Wanted to knock this player out, but she is pretty tight. He should recognize that. And I don't even know if that's a Nash call with like. I don't know. He's a better player than I am, so I don't know what he was thinking. What hand did he have? It was 2 4. Yeah, I guess 35%. Says he should call 35%, but that's like Queen 8 suited, bottom of his range. Let's put you in the big. Let's see what it says. So Queen 2 suited, it's pretty fucking. It's not that good, and that's assuming she's shoving that wide, which she's a net. She's not shoving that wide. It's like that. So fucking Queen 2 suited becomes pretty unprofitable. So I don't know. I don't like that too much. I don't know if I'm in race here. I guess. Like, they can just put so much pressure on you because there's so much ICM pressure on the last player to call off and all in. But it is the nits big blind. You know she's not going to 3-bet jam light. So yeah, I guess I don't mind it. She's not going to flat or do anything crazy. Yeah, just going to fold. I think this is, I don't know, cause he's the biggest stack. I'm like, yeah, I guess just pass on that. Let's see what it says for funsies. 238. Yeah, 10 off. Fold. Fold. He's just gonna be aggro now. Yeah, I gotta call it. If she's in it, what can you do? It's still a good call. If you fold, we gotta fold. Yeah. Ooh. I wonder what it says about 9-2 suited. It's probably a fold. Yeah, that's a fold, I guess. Alright. Get 5 off. Yeah. Does well there, it's probably doing well there. Oh, no. That's a bit too loose, but you know Roxy Hart is not calling 37%. So it becomes super profitable. Yeah, jam. Fucking lucky, and that's all she wrote. Still a 6 score. Good game, man. You're still fucking, you're nuts. You're gonna hit some big scores soon. Pumped up for Scoop. See how it goes. Thanks for letting me review this. Hope they don't sound too tired and it's too boring and shit. We'll learn some stuff. It was fun analyzing these spots. Yep, alright.